What's up? What are you making?
I'm gonna make Irish man Irish stew. What I would like for you to do for me is chop up the onions, the celery, and the leek.
All right.
And then when you get through with that, I need this
cabbage.
Fine.
A fine slice on it?
Yes, a fine shred on it.
Okay. So,
right,
so you want these just cut in like a large dice? Or you want
not
a bit smaller?
real large, but kind of large, yeah.
So we got lamb, right?
We've got lamb.
Okay, good, because a real Irish stew has to have lamb in it.
It's already been cubed. Now, I'm just gonna season our lamb with salt and pepper.
Okay.
Now, let me just wash my hands real good, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of vegetable oil and sear off our lamb. Well, we have done well today, hadn't we, Gavin? We got the fresh eggs from the hen house.
I'm excited about the eggs.
We got the soda bread from you that you baked up fresh. Did you go to culinary school?
I went to cookery school in Ireland.
Oh, you went in Ireland?
In Ireland, yeah. And I went to the school called Ballymaloe Cookery School, which is in South.
Oh, say it again.
Ballymaloe Cookery School.
Cookery.
School.
School.
So I went to Ballymaloe, which is basically a cooking school that is in the middle of a 100-acre farm. And right now the farm is 50 acres of that are now organic. And the way I learned to cook is we would go out to the farm every day. We'd pick our vegetables, the eggs from the chickens, we'd go out and pick the carrots, whatever they were growing. All the meat and fish came from the local purveyors, and that's how I learned how to cook.
Well, hopefully I brought back memories for you today.
This is just like, you know, I could be back in my mother's kitchen right now in Ireland with the lamb stew, the potatoes, the soda bread. All I'm short is the pint of Guinness. Hint, hint.
I understand that you have a healthier lifestyle.
You know what?
In the kitchen, as far as...
you know what I'm trying to do with food is I'm trying to make people, just show people that eating healthy is not boring, it's not bland, it's not eating your boiled carrots. Just give people little hints here and there where they can make their recipes a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
Listen, I have no problem eating something that's not going to be great for me on a special occasion, but I'm not going to do it every day.
You can't.
You can't do it every day.
People think I eat fried chicken, biscuits, and gravy every day. I don't. I wish I could.
Of course.
Honey, we got to sauté all those vegetables off.
All right.
So, do you have a restaurant, Gavin?
I don't. I work as a personal chef for a lot of clients in LA where I live with my beautiful wife, Christy.
Do you do celebrities or...?
I have been known to do a few celebrities in my day.
Okay. Would you throw that cabbage in,
yes,
please? Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon of thyme, a half a teaspoon of coriander, and an 8-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And I'm just gonna put this lamb right into our pot. So I've got a couple of cups of beef broth.
Right, straight in. Is it going to go in the oven?
Yes.
For how long is it going for?
For 2 hours, yes. And we're gonna put that lid on there so all those juices won't get out of there.
Yep.
So we'll put it in this oven at 350 degrees, and in 2 hours, we'll have us a delicious meal.
So should we check the stew?
I'm in.
Let's go. Holy moly.
Holy camole.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Look at that. Watch yourself now.
That.
That looks dynamite.
Yes. So this looks fabulous.
This looks dynamite.